Yeah, today is National Cousins Day. Did you know in some states you can marry your first cousin? Yeah. I wrote a song about it. I don't want to talk about it on the Facebook Live, but I'll sing it for you. Cousin loving happened so fast. Cousin loving having a blast. Pretty good. But yeah, let's not talk about that on the Facebook Live from Sholo. It's the Morning Brew, baby.
Coming to you from the heart of Sholo, Arizona, on the Deuce of Clubs. It's Q Country 92.5's The Morning Brew with Chris Bennett.
He's got spirit. I hear it.
Good morning and welcome to the behind the scenes of Q Country 92.5's The Morning Brew with Chris Bennett and best friends. I am Chris Bennett and you are officially a best friend. It is Friday, July 24th, and we have a juicy show planned for you today. It is Friday, so that means it's our Country Climb Star of the Week. We get a segment sent, or we get a great artist sent our way every week from the Playlisted podcast in Nashville, hosted by Austin Burke. And so we get those artists sent our way. Today, we're going to be talking to Kendall Wild, playing her song, Hero. But before then, we're going to have some fun with Janine Ford. She's got some good nerd news for us. We're going to find out what's happening in the White Mountains. Oh, it's Pioneer Days this weekend. So there's a lot of fun stuff happening in Snowflake at the Snowflake Rodeo.
Chris.
Janine.
How you doing?
Good. So we have what's happening this weekend. We have Pioneer Days.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know anything else juicy happening. That's all I really knew about.
Yeah, Pioneer Days, and also at Patriot Auto Supply, while people are up here for Pioneer Days, okay, tomorrow you have a big food drive going on for Fishers of Men.
Okay,
So
where's
that's kinda
okay?
cool. Yeah, you can drop off your food donations, non-perishable items. They're trying to get it all ready for their stand down for all the veterans in the White Mountains, so it'll be cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I guess there's a car show tomorrow too, after the parade.
Oh, I don't know where that. Oh, I'm not sure. I know Pioneer Days is huge. They have all kinds of
Yeah,
stuff.
I can mention that. Let's see. They have arts and craft fair. And then, tomorrow, I definitely won't be participating in the 5K or the 10K. But they do have.
Is that out in Snowflake, Taylor?
Yeah. And they have the Pioneer Parade starting at 9 a.m. All right.
And they're
So
celebrating the big 250.
yes. So we'll do what's happening. We'll do nerd news, and then we could do Fun Fact Friday.
Yes.
All right.
Got some cool nerd news.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I like it.
Let me know when you're ready. Anybody on the Facebook Live? What do you guys got going on this weekend? I actually have a comedy show tonight. I'm producing at Torion. Torion Country Club's partnered with Chris Bennett Comedy for some of their entertainment.
Well, that's kind of cool. Huh?
Yeah, we've done music event this year that was awesome, and we've done will be our second comedy show this year, and we have Eric O'Shea, who's hilarious, headlining, and then we're a month away from and then on Monday I'm headlining Monday Fun Day at Honda Casino, and then in August I'm producing another show at the Elks Lodge.
Very cool.
Woo-hoo! All right. Ready?
I am ready. I didn't put it in. Okay, now I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Janine, you there?
Yes, I am. Good morning.
Good morning. I wanted to check in and find out what's happening in the White Mountains. You know anything juicy going on this weekend?
Well, the biggest thing, of course, is Pioneer Days. We've got so many people up here on the mountain, huge family reunions. They have everything. They're celebrating the 250. It's going to be big out there in Snowflake and Taylor.
Yeah.
Huge.
They have arts
Pioneer
and
Days.
craft fair at Frederickson Park today from 11 to 5. And then, tomorrow is the big parade. And they're even having a 5K and a 10K, which I will not not be participating in those at all. And I even think they have a car show after the parade as well.
Yeah, they have everything. Pioneer Days is really cool. It's such a great tradition. And just a lot of people up here on the mountain, everybody. So have your patience.
Have your
Very
patience.
The other thing going on, I just want to mention, Customer Appreciation Day. It's a big food drive for Fishers of Men for Veterans in the White Mountains. This is super important. So it's tomorrow, and JNS Patriot Auto is hosting it. They're going to have food, music, and the food drive. It's going to be 11 to 2 p.m. at JNS Patriot Auto. That's at 3820 West White Mountain Boulevard in Lakeside to help out Fishers of Men.
Heck yeah,
Veterans.
love
we
helping
love
out
it.
Fishers of Men. They are amazing.
And they mostly need things like peanut butter, small bottles of oil, mac and cheese, canned fruit, boxed milk, soup, and boxed cereal. There you go.
All right, there you go. That's what's happening in the White Mountains. And do you have some nerd news for us today?
Yes, I do. Some cool stuff.
Oh, can't wait for it. Nerd news coming up next.
All right.
Let me see if I can get this.
Save as.
Boom, see if I could get this done in time.
All right. I am ready when you are.
All right. Perfect. Oh, what's happening? Okay.
Oh, give me one half of a second.
One half of a second.
I didn't pull up my. There it is. Okay. Now
You did not pull up
I
your
didn't pull
nerd
up
news.
the nerd news again. Okay, now I'm ready.
All right. Okie dokie. 3, 2, 1. All right, Janine, we're ready for some nerd news on this Nerd News Friday. What you got for us?
Okay, kind of some stuff about the creepy crawlies, but it's just cool stuff. I like it. Okay, scientists have revised their estimate of how many bug species we have on planet Earth. Okay, get this: there's somewhere between 14 to 20 million insects on the Earth. But this is the cool thing, and since all these new species of insects, okay, the next invention might seem pretty helpful. A French startup says they have achieved the first air-to-air insect interception by micro drones, okay? So it's like a little mini drone that'll race around and kill all your mosquitoes while you're sitting there. Whoa. Yeah, we're getting a little bit. So micro drones that they use sonar to detect the wing beat patterns of different insects, and they can distinguish between species. Can you just like flying around and zzz, zzz, zzz.
Yeah, like what?
Cool.
Yeah, you take care of the mosquitoes, but then you have all these drones that could attack you.
Yeah, and you could have your own little war going in your backyard, see? Yeah, and then researchers at Yale, they're researching a desert rodent, okay, that lives a lot longer than typical mice. It's called a golden spiny mouse, and the thing that's interesting, it carries an unusually high level of protein called clustrin, and this helps reduce inflammation and helps lead to healthier aging, and they're really, it's showing a lot of promise for us humans. So there you go. Yeah. Spiny little mouse. Yeah,
Nice.
Whatever. I wonder what he looks like. Yeah.
Some great nerd news on this Nerd News Friday. And before I let you go, can I give you some fun facts on this Fun Fact Friday?
That sounds great.
We'll be right back after this.
Save that one. File.
Debbie, good morning. Lil, it was so good to see you, best friend. All right. Country road, take me home to the place where I belong, West Virginia.
Okay, I am ready when you are.
All right. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, Janine, it is Fun Fact Friday, and there's a lot of great holidays going on today for me to share some fun facts for you. It's Amelia Earhart Day.
Ooh.
And do you know what she nicknamed her first airplane?
Oh, I know this, but I can't think of it. Dang it. What
it's
is
a
it?
bird.
It's a bird.
The canary.
Yeah, the canary.
The canary. Yeah. Her first airplane was bright yellow and named the Canary. And what else do we have? It's Cousins Day. How many cousins do you think the average American has?
Oh my gosh. Let's say 15.
Oh, wow. You are smart today. 15 to 30.
Whoa.
First
That's
cousins.
Total guess.
Yeah, and there's some states where you can marry your first cousin. Did you know that?
That's not cool. Yeah.
Not cool on this Cousins Day. And let's see, what else do we have for you? It's National Drive-Through Day. Do you know when the first drive-throughs started to appear? What decade?
I don't know. I want to say they were in the 50s, and I feel like it was A&W Root Beer or McDonald's, something like that.
Yeah, you're close. It was the 1940s.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it was...
they had car hops and all that stuff, too. Yeah.
1947, Red Giant's Hamburg in Springfield, Missouri was the first one, and McDonald's didn't open their drive-thru till 1975.
And do you know who the fastest drive-thru 5 years running today?
Who?
I just talked about it. Taco Bell.
Really?
The fastest, average of 4 minutes. So especially when you get that lettuce,
Everything's fast.
Yes, everything's fast with the lettuce. Yeah, exactly.
Well, those were some fun facts on this Fun Fact Friday. Janine, I hope you have a great weekend. We love you, best friend.
You too, Chris. Love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Awesome.
That was great,
Yeah.
Taco Bell.
Diarrhea.
It's fast into your belly and out of your
Fast
belly.
out of your belly. It's a cleanse. I love those. I love all the women that they've had on the internet that are like, I need to get some of that lettuce. Maybe I could do a really good cleanse. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah. All right. Have a good one.
All right.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Bye. Boom. Had some juicy fun with Janine. Dave Ramsey, finally Friday.
Happening hot stuff.
Janine, you there?
Happening hot stuff.
Janine, you there?
Yes, I am. Good morning.
All right, let's get our segments with Janine queued up and ready to go. Then the second hour, we have our Country Climb Star of the Week, Kendall Wild.
50. It's going to be big out there in Snowflake and Taylor.
Yeah.
Huge.
They have Arts and
100 days.
Craft Fair at Frederickson Park today from 11 to 5. And then, tomorrow is the... I was in that parade before. That was fun with Calvert Dixon, the Standing Horse Dancers.
And they mostly need...
You guys got anything juicy going on this weekend? I got a comedy show tonight at Torion, so I'm going to be setting up for that at 1:30. And, bringing up Eric O'Shea, who I've had up here before. He has not performed for Torion before. I love it. Can you have Dave Ramsey tell us about the first drive-thru? Dave, Kirk Nermy's trying to rib you, give you a hard time, saying you're sold you were around for the first drive-thru. But were you? Life of Nermy taping tomorrow. What is happening for the Life of Nermy tomorrow? Is it the final piece? Don't be a liar out of me. Jackson Dean. I like Jackson Dean. This song is sexy. Make a liar out of me. There we go.
From the Horn Auto Center Studios, Chris
Debbie
Bennett and the Morning Brew.
How you doing?
What's happening hot stuff?
Janine, you there?
Yes, I am. Good morning.
Good morning. I wanted to check in and find out what's happening in the White Mountains. You know anything juicy going on this weekend?
Well, the biggest thing, of course, is Pioneer Days. We've got so many people up here on the mountain, huge family reunions. They have everything. They're celebrating the 250. It's going to be big out there in Snowflake and Taylor.
Yeah.
Huge.
They have Arts
Pioneer
and
Days.
Craft Fair at Frederickson Park today from 11 to 5. Today! And then, tomorrow
Today,
is the big parade. And they're even having a 5K and a 10K,
comedy show.
which I will not be participating in those at all.
The 24th,
and I even think
right?
they have
Hey,
a car
Shelburne!
show after the parade as well.
Yeah, they
Right,
have everything.
Vincenzo?
Pioneer Days is
Torion.
really cool. It's such a
Today.
great tradition. And
Tonight.
just a lot of people up here on the mountain, everybody. So
Is
have your
the
patience.
comedy show
Have
at
your
Torion.
patience.
The other thing going on, I just want to mention, okay, Customer Appreciation Day. It's a big food drive for Fishers of Men for Veterans in the White Mountains. This is super important. So it's tomorrow, and JNS Patriot Auto is hosting it. They're going to have food, music, and the food drive. It's going to be 11 to 2 p.m. at JNS Patriot Auto. That's at 3820 West White Mountain Boulevard in Lakeside to help out Fishers of Men.
Heck yeah,
Veterans.
love
we
helping
love
out
it.
Fishers of Men. They are amazing.
And they mostly need things like peanut butter, small bottles of oil, mac and cheese, canned fruit, boxed milk, soup, and boxed cereal. There you go.
All right, there you go. That's what's happening in the White Mountains. And do you have some nerd news for us today?
Yes, I do. Some cool stuff.
Oh, can't wait for it. Nerd news coming up next. Joe G, good morning. D-backs won. Whack smack. I love my Diamondbacks. It's been a month. See you. The comedy show is tonight, Vincenzo. The comedy show is tonight at Torion. Friday night. Today is July 24th. Yes, it's going to be amazing. Can't wait. I will see you tonight. Vincenzo will actually be there at 1:30 to start to set up, but so excited to produce another comedy show. Produced one musical event at Torion this year, and we'll have produced 4 comedy events. This is our second one. We have Eric O'Shea coming in. He's our headliner, as seen on America's Got Talent, the Emmys, millions of views online. Extremely funny. So honored and excited to have him. But yeah, the comedy show is tonight. If you're looking for a great place to eat, you got to head over to Torion Bar and Grill, or no, Torion. People don't realize that it is also open for the public. So go ahead, and they have a really good smash burger and fries for $10. Really good. So smash burger, tonight. Yes, tonight. Yeah, I'll probably have a smash burger. I'll be there at 1:30 to set up the stage, the curtains. Torion is such a great place to work with and do shows at. Love the audiences there. Absolutely love the staff there. Everyone is just amazing. Takes such good care of myself and all the entertainers. We also have Ezra Stormont, who won Funniest Person in the Valley a few years ago. I won it a long time ago, but he's a very funny comedian I've been seeing around town. So
Yale, they're researching a desert rodent, okay, that lives a lot longer than typical mice. It's called a...
All right. Tech news. All right. There we go. Got that. Boom, boom. Yeah, so Juicy, I'm just producing tonight, not really performing. I'll introduce the comics, but that's about it. But on Monday, I am headlining, doing a 45-minute set at Honda Casino, part of their Monday Fun Day. It's 21 and over. It is free. And my birthday is on July 29th, so it will be like this year's birthday bash. There we go. Woo!
From the Horn Auto Center Studios, Chris Bennett and the Morning
Boom.
Brew.
All right,
Did
Janine,
Dave
we're
ride
ready
his
for
horse
some
through the
nerd
drive-thru?
news on this Nerd News Friday. What you got for us?
Okay, kind of some stuff about the creepy crawlies, but it's just cool stuff. I like it. Okay, scientists have revised their estimate of how many bug species we have on planet Earth, okay? Get this. There's somewhere between 14 to 20 million insects on the Earth.
yeah.
But this is the cool thing.
I don't
and
like
since all these new
insects.
species of insects, okay, the next invention might seem pretty helpful. A French startup says they have achieved the first air-to-air
It sounds
insect
dangerous.
interception by micro drones, okay? So it's like a little mini drone that'll race around and kill all your mosquitoes when you're sitting there. Whoa!
It sounds like Star
Yeah,
Wars.
we're getting a little bit.
What are you
so
doing this
micro
weekend, Kirk
drones
Nermy?
that will
Paul!
they
Paul
use
from
sonar to
Beaumont!
detect
Yay,
the
yay!
wing beat patterns of different insects, and they can distinguish between species. Can you imagine? Just like flying around and zzz, zzz, zzz.
Yeah, like
kinda
what?
cool. Yeah.
You take care of the mosquitoes, but then you have all these drones.
Dave,
Dave, why is Kirk
and
picking on you?
You could have your own little war going in your backyard. See?
Has anyone ever
And then
been through
researchers at
a
Yale, they're
drive-through on a
researching
horse?
a desert rodent, okay, that lives a lot longer than typical mice. It's called a golden spiny mouse, and the thing that's interesting, it carries an unusually high level of protein called clustrin, and this helps reduce
How you
inflammation
doing,
and helps
Paul?
lead to healthier aging. And they're really, it's showing a lot of promise.
Oh,
for us
idiot,
humans.
Chris.
So,
Filming.
yeah.
That's what a moron.
Spiny
I just
little
told
mouse.
you, Chris.
Whatever, I wonder where he looks.
Yeah, that's filming.
Yeah.
Filming the
Some
final
great nerd
pickups of
news
life with
on
Nermy.
this
What
Nerd
an
News
idiot. Friday. And before I let you go, can I give you some fun facts on this Fun Fact Friday?
That sounds great.
We'll be right back after this. Boom, some juicy, fun facts. Janine and I were on fire. We were a dynamic duo this morning. All right, got that. Boom, boom. Then we got our Country Climb Star of the Week. We got to knock out a live read. Do this, live read. Then, this Kendall Wild, amazing. Her voice is so great. She wrote the song Higher with her husband. She said her and her husband, like Kendall Wild, that's her name. But it's her and her husband, it's almost like a group project, like a band. And so it's cool. Can't wait for you to hear the song they wrote together. And holy moly, does she have a powerful voice. All right, got that. Fun Fact Friday. All right. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Fun fact. Happy fun. All right. Boom. Can you ask Dave what it was like to see Babe Ruth in person? You could ask him. He's right there. Dave, what are you doing? What is Dave doing today? Her first airplane. I was a big fan of Amelia Earhart. My dad was a pilot,
I know this, but I can't think of it.
and so I did.
But dang it. What
It's
is
a
it?
bird. A lot of reports on good old Amelia Earhart over the Atlantic Ocean.
It's a bird.
The canary.
Yeah,
The canary, yeah. Her first airplane was
Yes.
bright yellow and named the Canary. And what else do we have? It's Cousins Day. How many cousins do you think the average American has? What
Ew,
decade?
I don't
So, yeah, some states you could marry your first cousin.
know. I
Cousin loving happens over.
want to say they were in the 50s, and I feel like it was A&W Root Beer or McDonald's, something like that.
Yeah, you're close. It was the 1940s.
True.
Got that.
5 years running. And do you know the fastest drive-through 5 years running today?
Who?
I just talked about it. Taco Bell.
Really?
The fastest, average of 4 minutes. Yeah. So yeah, especially when you get that lettuce, you know.
Everything's fast.
Yes, everything's fast with the lettuce. Yeah. Exactly.
Well, those were some fun facts on this Fun Fact Friday. Janine, I hope you have a great weekend. We love you, best
You
friend.
too, Chris. Love you too. Bye.
All right, perfect. Boom. Got that. Woohoo! All right, we got our fun fact queued up. That'll be all our fun for the first hour. And then it's time for our Country Climb Star of the Week. Thomas Red. Everything's fast.
Yes, everything's fast with the lettuce. Yeah.
All right, fun. All right. Oh, maybe that's Paul. Hold on. Fun. Hold on for one more day. Things will go your way. Hold on for one more day. This call is being played on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, recorded for use on the radio or podcast and social media. Who's this?
Hey, good morning, my friend.
Virgil the cowboy. Heck yes. Let me play this song real quick. All right, fun. Too much fun, good time, having a good time. Well, yeah. No, that one's too long. Loving You is fun. Yeah, Easton Corbin. All right, there we go. All right. I haven't heard that one. All right. Got that. Boom, boom. Playing Fun Fact Friday with Janine. What do you got going on this weekend? What do you?
To me,
Yeah. What do you got going on?
being lazy.
Nice. All right. Hold on. I'll be right back. Just a second.
Got it. I love their music.
It's energetic, it's fun, it's always there.
You're in the Cube Country Nation. Cube Country 92.5.
From the Horn Auto Center Studios, Chris Bennett and the Morning Brew.
All right, Janine, it is Fun Fact Friday, and there's a lot of great holidays going on today for me to share some fun facts for you. It's Amelia Earhart Day.
Ooh.
And do you know what she nicknamed her first airplane?
Oh, I know this, but I can't think of it. Dang it. What
It's
is
a
it?
bird.
It's a bird.
The canary.
The canary.
The canary. Yeah. Her first airplane was bright yellow and named the Canary. And what else do we have? It's Cousins Day. How many cousins do you think the average American has?
Oh my gosh. Let's say 15.
Oh, wow. You are smart today. 15 to 30.
Whoa.
First cousins.
Total guess.
Yeah, and there's some states where you can marry your first cousin. Did you know that?
That's not cool. Yeah.
Not cool on this Cousin's Day. And let's see, what else do we have for you? It's National Drive-Through Day. Do you know when the first drive-throughs started to appear? What
Ooh,
decade?
I don't know. I want to say they were in the 50s, and I feel like it was A&W Root Beer or McDonald's, something like that.
Yeah, you're close. It was the 1940s.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it was...
Oh, yeah, they had car hops and all that
Yeah.
stuff, too. Yeah.
1947, Red Giants Hamburg in Springfield, Missouri was the first one, and McDonald's didn't open their drive-through till 1975.
And do you know who the fastest drive-through 5 years running today?
Who?
I just talked about it. Taco Bell.
Really?
The fastest, average of 4 minutes. Yeah. So yeah, especially when you get that lettuce,
Everything's fast.
Yes, everything's fast with the lettuce. Yeah. Exactly.
Well, those were some fun facts on this Fun Fact Friday. Janine, I hope you have a great weekend. We love you, best friend.
You too, Chris. Love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, best friend Virgil. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Good morning. It's the Morning Brew with Chris. Who's this?
Hey, good morning, my friend.
Virgil, the cowboy from Eager, Arizona. What are you doing this weekend?
Being lazy.
Nice, because this past weekend you herded a bunch of cattle, right?
Yeah, we're resting now.
You what?
We are resting.
You're resting now. How far did you have to take your last group of cattle?
All the way to Holbrook.
Oh, dang. So that's like, what, 100 miles?
Yeah.
Dang. And how long does that take you?
Oh, about 2 hours on a trailer.
Oh, I pictured you were on the range with the cattle. I didn't realize you were driving the cattle to Holbrook.
That's the only way.
Oh, here I had this thing in my head that you were just on your horse taking the cattle to Holbrook and they were driving through rough terrain, but no, they're driving in style in a truck. What can I do you for today?
We want to hear American Soldier. Can you play that for us?
You got it. This is going out to all of our active duty, all of our veterans, everyone that has served, continues to serve this great country we live in. This is American Soldier, and this song goes out to you. Virgil, I hope you have some good rest in this weekend, and hopefully we'll talk to you next week.
You be safe out there.
Thanks, best friend. Bye.
Later.
All right. See you, best friend. It's probably going to be near the end of the show.
No problem, my friend.
All right. Thanks. All right. Got that. Virgil, number 4. All right. We're going to do live read or... Yeah, I do got to do my live read for the Lion's Den, baby. Heck yes. Got that. Teresa, good morning, Brew Crew friends. Good morning, Kendra. So good to see you. Teresa, we had 1.5 inches of rain in about 2 hours yesterday. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. All right, we got that. What am I looking for? Lion's Den. All right. And I think I already did one horn. Yeah. You have a rain gauge. I love to see how much rain we get. Yeah, I should get Andrea one. I wonder if she has one. I bet she'd love that too. All right, 10th and Main Street this weekend at the Lion's Den. They got live music, and they got a big concert coming up July 31st and August 1st. Any AC/DC fans out there? They got the premier AC/DC tribute band, AZDZ, coming in Friday and Saturday, the July 31st and August 1st. So mark your calendars for that. Tonight, it is the 10th and Main. 10th and Main will be on the main stage at the Lion's Den. They have off-track betting, great food. I might try to head out there this weekend. We'll see. I'm busy. I got a comedy show tonight. And this one I'm not even performing on, just producing. I've become a producer, Mom. All right, got that. Loretta Lynn. All right. And then we got, after we do the live read, then we are going to do our Country Climb Star of the Week. You ain't woman enough to take my man. That's only a 2-minute, 11-second song. I like that. Heck yes. I bring on the rain. It has been amazing. So did it rain yesterday? I think they were saying like we weren't supposed to get rain, but I think now we're just going to be getting rain every afternoon. I love it. I never liked the rain till I walked in it with you. I got a lot of stuff I got to get done today. Ooh, and then I got to get tickets for sale August 22nd. Got a comedy show, Chris Bennett Comedy and Al Alberto's, along with Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Comfort Fit Dentures, present stand-up comedy at the Show Low Elks Lodge, Saturday, August 27th. Dwayne Perkins has a Netflix special. He's been on The Tonight Show, Conan, Comedy Central. Very funny. Dry Bar comedy special. He tours big comedy clubs nationwide, cruise ships, and I'm so honored and excited to have him coming to our small town. And featuring for him is going to be Dylan White, a very funny comedian out of Phoenix, who has a Dry Bar comedy special. So August 22nd, if I have your number, if you're registered on my VIP list, I'm going to be texting people this weekend, giving them a chance to get some early bird VIP reserve seating. Sholo didn't get any rain yesterday. No, John? All right, got my live read. There we go. Perfect. No rain for Sholo. I think I did do. Perfect. Okay. It rained in Concha. That's nice. The whole mountain needs it. Darius Rucker, history in the making on Q Country 92.5. Coming up in a little bit, we're going to be talking to our Country Climb Star of the Week, Kendall Wild, and hearing her new song, Higher. But first, let me tell you about some of our great sponsors like Horn Auto Center. They are the top-rated dealership in the White Mountains, and you can come see why they are the best car dealership in the White Mountains. You could take home a 2026 Chevy Colorado or a new Trax for as low as $299 a month. Check out the dealership for details on the Deuce across from Safeway or at hornauto.com, the Chevy, Cadillac, and GMC store that saves you more. And the Lion's Den, a great place for lunch, dinner, just great food, great drinks. They also have off-track betting now available with their own dedicated off-track betting room that has big screen TVs with live horse racing taking place across the world. You can bet for them in real time, watch them in real time. They have experts there to help you make the betting easy, and you could even bet for as low as 10 cents. That's right. You don't have to bet big to feel a big thrill over there at Lion's Den Bar and Grill. And they also have some great live music happening this weekend. They have 10th and Main that will be there tonight starting at 7 and tomorrow at 7. And they have Crimson Clay tomorrow at 1 p.m. And then they have a big event happening the end of the month. You'll want to get your tickets for this, July 31st and August 1st. It is AZDC, the premier AC/DC tribute band here in Arizona. AZDC, if you like to rock, you are not going to want to miss this. You can get your tickets at lionsdenpinetop.com. Get those before they sell out. And if you're uncomfortable with your smile, Dr. Arnaud and his team at Comfort Fit Dentures want to help you get comfortable. Call and schedule your free exam and x-ray today. They're a judgment-free zone. Call them at 928-888-0002. Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable always. Here's Dustin Lynch on Q Country 92.5. Boom. All right, let's get our next segment to go. Boom, 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 boom. We just did our live read for Comfort Fit Dentures, Lion's Den, Horn. We are paying the bill. Jay Lund from Arkansas. Jay Lund, he's the best. You working today or you have the day off? All right. And then boom, 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 boom.
Center Studios, Chris Bennett's Country Climb, Star of the Week.
And we have another amazing artist sent our way. All right. Boom. Boom, boom. Okay. We're going to introduce you to our Country Climb Star of the Week. I'm going to go ahead and play our first segment for you. And then I'll be back. Don't worry. Don't be scared. You're going to love Kendall. I might have to see the OTB at Lion's Den. I used to work in the racing industry. Yeah, check it out. It's really nice. It used to be their smoke room, and they've turned it into a really nice room for off-track betting. Great TVs lined up. You can literally watch it happen live. And, yeah, they have great food. I'm going to go get a Weinberger. I've been craving one of those. And their wings. Jay is working today. Happy Friday. Time to work out, Kirk Nermy says. Hope you have a great time tonight, Mr. Producer. I like to work out. I got one thing left to say, Kirk Nermy. You better work out. Heck yes. We are live in Arkansas. We are got it going on. We have Teresa doesn't have anything on the calendar, but they're going to the Diamondbacks on 8/21. Who are they playing on 8/21? Yeah, tomorrow I might do some butt dance videos. I'm kind of slowing down just for a week or two. I was going. And I have this comedy show coming up. Oh, and then the big comedy show Monday at Honda. I'm working on my set for that. All right. Here you go. Here is our first segment with Kendall Wild.
Chris Bennett's Country Climb, Star of the Week.
And we have another amazing artist sent our way from Sean Burke, Austin Burke, and the Playlisted podcast. This week, we're so excited to welcome Kendall Wild. Kendall is a Nashville-based singer-songwriter whose music blends soul, Americana, rock, and country. And you may already know her voice from CBS Mornings, where she won their mixtape music competition and became the voice of their national I Can See Clear Clearly campaign. She's toured with Postmodern Jukebox, sung with Stevie Wonder, performed at both the Ryman Auditorium and the Grand Ole Opry, and now she's releasing some more incredible original music. Please welcome Kendall Wild.
Wow. Oh my God. Thank you so much for that intro.
Heck yeah, I love to get you all pumped up. I'm so excited to have you on. Some amazing credits. But before we get into your country climb, we're going to have some fun with some icebreaker questions. You ready?
I'm so ready.
All right. You grew up in West Tennessee?
I did, yeah.
What kind of kid were you?
I was a kid. I grew up in church. My family was the worship team, and my grandfather was the pastor of the church. So that was my growing, how I grew up. But I really was just like a country kid. I loved being outside. I loved to draw. I loved, I loved playing pretend. Like I did puppet shows. I played dress up. I made dances for my family. It was just like a really creative and free environment in some ways. It was awesome.
And your bio says you blend country, soul, rock, and Americana. If someone asked what lane you're in, what would you tell them?
I would say soul. I kind of group soul as it's this umbrella term in a way. And Americana works that way too. There's lots of different branches of what Americana music is. And I think soul music feels that way too. So yeah, soul Americana is where I reside.
Heck yeah. And what was the first concert you ever went to?
The first concert I ever went to was Third Day at the Pyramid in Memphis. And this was before it got turned into a Bass Pro Shops, which I don't know what to think about that. But it used to be a music venue. And I saw Third Day there. And I think Michael W. Smith was there too. Yeah, that was my upbringing. It was just like Christian church music.
And last question will be the hardest question I ask all day. If you had only one country song you could request for the rest of your life, for parties, music, those type of things, what country song are you requesting and why?
Oh my God. I'm going to say, and this is because me and my husband just watched the Ken Burns documentary of country music. And I'm going to say You Ain't Woman Enough to Take My Man by Loretta Lynn, because that woman and that song was so important for country music, but specifically for women in country music. And I adore that woman. And I think I'm going to stand on that one.
Heck yeah, we're going to play it right now on Q Country 92.5. Here's Loretta Lynn, requested by today's Country Climb Star of the Week, Kendall Wild. Boom. All right, segment 1 done with our best friend in this week's Country Climb Star of the Week, Kendall Wild. All right, we got segment 2 and 3 coming up for the radio, coming up for you guys in a second. Does anybody want Chris Cleo to read their horoscope for entertainment purposes before we let our TikTok Live universe on board? Teresa says it is a faith and family night at Chase with a live concert after the game. I want to support Major League Baseball. Choosing good outreach. That's awesome. That's a great way to show your support, best friend. Love it. All right. Boom. All right, first, let's go ahead and check out our horoscopes, and then we're going to go live on the TikTok. All right. Leo. All right, if you want Chris Cleo to read your horoscope, put it in the comments. Leo. Oh, I want my horoscope. I want the Leo horoscope. I don't want to know how great I am. Leo horoscope. Today's horoscope. Here we go. Leo, your thinking is clear and sharp, Leo, and your mental awareness keen. You should use it to head toward new forward-thinking projects. Don't waste your time beating around the bush. Cut right to the heart of the issue. You'll easily outwit your opponents in a game of Scrabble or chess. Engage in activities that exercise your brain. There's no reason for you to doubt yourself today. Holy moly. What a good horoscope. Normally I say they're for entertainment purposes only, but that's got to be factual. Although I don't know how to play chess, so I won't be playing anyone in chess. Okay, where'd I put my dang toilet paper? I got to blow my nose. Perfect. All right. Kendra, what are you doing this weekend? All right. I guess, should we go live on TikTok? It's always fun to go. Gemini. All right. Dave wants Gemini. Gemini, Dave. Here you go. And then Brooke wants Aquarius. Gemini. Actively express your thoughts today, Gemini. You'll find that a great deal of information needs to be exchanged. You have the power to deliver a strong, thoughtful message to others. So don't give up this opportunity to exercise your acute mind. You may also find people to be rather argumentative. Don't let this keep you from expressing your true thoughts on the matter at hand. Oh, there you go. You got a cute mind and a cute butt. All right, Aquarius, the age of Aquarius. Aquarius for broke youths. All right, Aquarius, other people could have some seriously opposing opinions about how things should be done. Be prepared for a battle, Aquarius, because others are likely to have sharp tongues. Compromise is the key to finding solutions that will work for everyone. Realize that the best solution is probably one that neither party has thought of on his or her own. Work together to come up with the best situation for everyone involved. There we go. Some good Chris Cleo today. All right, got this. We're going to be back with our TikTok friends. All right. TikTok, don't stop. Oh, you guys have another video interview segment coming up with Kendall Wild. All right. We'll wait to go live on TikTok. All right. We got Keith Eben, Kiss a Girl. I kissed a girl. I'm Keith Eben, and I kissed a girl. I did not get a donut this morning. Gosh dang it. No sweetbread.
Chris Bennett's Country Climb, Star of the Week.
We are back with Kendall Wild. She's today's Country Climb Star of the Week. We had some fun with some rapid fire questions, and now it's time to find out about your country climb. When did you realize music wasn't just something you loved, that it was something that, you had to pursue?
Yeah, so when I was growing up, I mainly just sang in church, and I didn't know that music could be an actual career path. And when I met my now husband, he was just some guy in my hometown when I met him, but he was writing and he was creating, and he had his friends were all just musicians, and they were speaking into each other's art. And that was the first time that I had met artists. And my husband still to this day is so driven, and I attribute a lot of my actual start of making music to him, and I have no problems doing that. He's one of the greatest artists that I know. And then I went to the University of Memphis, got a full vocal ride scholarship, and that's when I really started cutting my teeth in music, and I was gigging like crazy. Finally graduated. It took forever. I don't know why. But then me and my husband moved to Nashville, and now we're here making music.
Heck yeah, that's awesome. And you also won CBS Morning's mixtape music competition. What was that experience like?
That was so crazy and very random. I'll say that. One of our friends, who I like to say has a real job, he basically a 9 to 5, and he watches news every morning, and he had CBS on. And this competition, which I couldn't find anywhere, but he sent me this photo that they were promoting on the screen, and it was the CBS Mornings music mixtape competition, mixtape music competition. And they just wanted I Can See Clearly Now, done or originally done by Johnny Nash, I think. And they wanted done sort of just like a spin on it, and think about like what would it feel like to start the morning watching CBS Mornings with this. And so I don't know, we threw our resources together. I told my band, I was like, I can't pay you because it's a competition, but I can feed you. And we'll make it happen. And we sort of took the song and did it like, I don't know, like a soul Ray Charles, Aretha thing. And they loved it. And we ended up winning. And they flew us to New York. They put us up on Times Square twice, first to come in and perform the song, and then later to actually announce the winner. That's how TV works. You kind of have to do it, you know. And it was incredible. And they're still playing it every time that you hear a CBS Mornings commercial. It's awesome.
That's so cool. What's it like hearing your voice on morning TV every morning?
You know, what's a shame is that I haven't actually heard it. I've only had people send me videos of it and recordings of it. And I mean, I guess close enough, right? But I don't watch TV. I watch movies and TV shows, and I do listen to the radio, but yeah, I never catch it. Yep. But I know it's out there, and I don't know. It's one of those things that lives in the ether for me that I'm like, wow, that really happened.
That's so cool. And so that's definitely a pinch me moment. What are some other pinch me moments that you've had in your career so far that stick out?
Well, a pinch me moment was definitely when I got to sing background for Stevie Wonder in Mississippi at the casino. David Porter, who was a part of the iconic Memphis songwriting duo, Lord, I'm like drawing a blank, but him and Isaac Hayes with Stax Records, they are responsible. They are just like pivotal for Memphis music. And he was putting on this event called like David Porter and Friends. And it was David Porter, obviously. It was Ray Parker Jr. was there, and we sang Ghostbusters, which if you haven't heard Ghostbusters live, you have not heard Ghostbusters. That goes insane. And also Stevie Wonder was there, and he sang, he just did one song. He just did Signed, Sealed, Delivered. And it was just one of those moments. It's just like, wow, how am I here? I was like freshly graduated out of college, and I just couldn't believe it. He was right there. And that was definitely a pinch me moment.
Heck yeah, that's awesome. And I'm so excited for our next segment coming up. We are going to be hearing the song Higher by Kendall Wild, today's Country Climb Star of the Week. All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, I'm from Australia all of a sudden. Welcome back, y'all. I'm from Australia. Welcome back. I got to play the second half of our radio segment with Kendall Wild. And then coming up, we have our final segment with Kendall where you'll get to hear her song Higher. I can't wait for you to hear her voice. It's amazing. And then, so after we play this segment, then we'll go live on TikTok. Meet some new best friends.
From the Horn Auto Center Studios, Chris Bennett's Country Climb, Star of the Week.
We are talking to today's Country Climb Star of the Week, Kendall Wild, and we talked about a pinch me moment you had with Stevie Wonder, and you also won CBS Morning's mixtape music competition. What was that experience like?
That was so crazy and very random. I'll say that. One of our friends, who I like to say has a real job, he basically a 9 to 5, and he watches news every morning, and he had CBS on, and this competition, which I couldn't find anywhere, but he sent me this photo that they were promoting on the screen, and it was the CBS Morning's music mixtape competition, mixtape music competition, and they just wanted I Can See Clearly Now, originally done by Johnny Nash, I think. And they wanted done sort of just like a spin on it, and think about like what would it feel like to start the morning watching CBS Mornings with this. And so we just, I don't know, we threw our resources together. I told my band, I was like, I can't pay you because it's a competition, but I can feed you. And we'll just, we'll make it happen. And we sort of took the song and did it like, I don't know, like a soul Ray Charles, Aretha thing. And they loved it. And we ended up winning. And they flew us to New York. They put us up on Times Square twice. First to come in and perform the song, and then later to actually announce the winner. That's how TV works. You kind of have to do it, you know. And it was just, it was incredible. And they're still playing it every time that you hear a CBS Mornings commercial. It's awesome.
That's so cool. What's it like hearing your voice on morning TV every morning?
You know what's a shame is that I haven't actually heard it. I've only had, I've only had people send me videos of it and recordings of it. And I mean, I guess close enough, right? But I don't watch TV. I watch movies and TV shows, and I do listen to the radio. But yeah, I never catch it. Yep. But I know it's out there, and I don't know. It's one of those things that lives in the ether for me that I'm like, wow, that really happened.
Heck yeah, that's awesome. And I'm so excited for our next segment coming up. We are going to be hearing the song Higher by Kendall Wild, today's Country Climb Star of the Week. Boom. All right, there we go. Let's get that one queued up and ready to go. All right. Boom. Ask me how I've been. Tell you I'm pooping my butt. Perfect. Okay, I think I'm good. All right, heck yes. Let's go live on Tiki-Taki. 3, 2. Well, let me make sure I have this queued up. All right. Don't want to add more plates and break them. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Good morning, TikTok universe, and welcome to the behind the scenes of Q Country 92.5's The Morning Brew with Chris Bennett and Best Friends. I'm Chris Bennett. You are a best friend, and every day at the end of our small town morning radio show that's normally from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. broadcast out of Show Low, Arizona, I like to go live on TikTok. We've been live on Facebook. We've been live on YouTube, and now we join you guys for the end of the show. Love meeting our new friends from across the world. We have our friend Andrea from Australia, mate. We have people from around the country. We have people in Arkansas, Alabama, Texas, Michigan, you name it. They are all around. Some of them may have found me from my blue jeans videos. That's right. Baby's got her blue jeans on. I'll have a fresh blue jeans video coming up either today or tomorrow. So get ready for that. Have a comedy show this weekend. OG Broach, good morning. Labbit Chick, today on Q Country 92.5, we do a segment called our Country Climb Star of the Week, where we get new artists sent our way from this great podcast out of Nashville called Playlisted Podcast with Austin Burke. Today's Star of the Week is Kendall Wild. You got to check her out. Give her a follow on social media. We're going to be hearing her song Higher here shortly. I'll play it for you guys. Sir Pretty Ricky, how are you doing? User 604-856-0346. It sounds like a robot. Hello, robot. Jay Becca or Jay Quebeca. Good morning. Kit joined. And Ina Flynn is on. Logan's Run is on. So we have a great musician for you guys to hear. I can't wait for you to hear it. It's so cool to be able to hear these artists on our radio show before they blow up big. You can say you saw them here first. Logan's Run's 85. Maury 516. Good morning. Uncle BC. There you are. How you doing, Uncle BC? Anything new and juicy? We are, I can't wait for you guys to hear this song from today's Country Climb Star of the Week. It's an interview I did a couple days ago, but we air it every Friday. It's our Country Climb Star of the Week. Kendall Wild. She's got an amazing song, Higher. She's also the voice of CBS Mornings. Can't wait for you guys to hear that in a second. Our Facebook Live, YouTube Live, they'll see the final part of our interview, the full interview. Got that. I did Gemini, did Aquarius. We did Chris Cleo. If you want Chris Cleo to read your horoscope, go ahead and put your sign in the comments, and we will definitely get to it. We also, we got American Soldier coming up, too. We got a song request coming up. Toby Keith. Love me some Toby Keith. American Soldier and American. Besides my brothers and my sisters, I proudly take a stand. If liberty's in jeopardy, I'll always do what's right. All right. American Soldier. Perfect. Okay. Boom. Dirk Bentley Gold. All right. Got that. Anybody doing anything juicy? Matt Stores, a very funny stand-up comedian and friend of mine I met in the Arizona comedy scene. He is now in New York, moving and a grooving. What do you got going this weekend? Anything juicy? Matt Stores. Make sure you give him a follow. Samantha Ortega. Good morning. This guy funny, man. This guy funny. Good morning. I'm actually producing a comedy show at a country club here in Show Low at Torion Country Club. All right, gold, bum. Got that going on. Then I'm headlining a casino on Monday. So excited to be doing what I love, shaking my butt on the internet. And doing stand-up comedy. Brittany, good morning. Heck yeah, so many new friends on. I was hoping my friend Matt Stores would say something juicy. He is awesome, very funny comedian. Doesn't shake his butt on the internet like me, but that's okay. You don't have to shake your butt on the internet if you don't want to. Chloe, good morning. I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what's crazy? My wife and I are recent empty nesters. Our youngest daughter, Lizzie, 18, moved to Utah to live with her oldest sister. They're living together with my son-in-law, Beckett. And so now my wife and I are all by ourselves, and we were going to go on a trip with the kids. We're doing our first ever trip by ourselves. I got a comedy show in Prescott, so we're going to be, not in Prescott, Payson. We're going to do a comedy show at the end of August in Payson, then go to Sedona. Anyone ever been to Sedona? Where do you recommend we stay, eat, drink, or play in Sedona? Bright Gem Lord, good morning. Sally Hughes, good morning. Bright Gem Lord. Ren, good morning. Beth is on. Allison, good morning. Special Sauce, how are you doing? Are you ready for Pioneer Parade tomorrow? Are you doing the parade? Sally Hughes is on. More likes can attract viewers. Keep it up, the robot says. All right. You going to fireworks tonight? You going to the Snowflake Pioneer Days? Big event happening here in the White Mountains. It's Pioneers Day. There's a big parade happening tomorrow. I believe a car show. Chris Deere, 37. All right. I'm going to start the video interview for the Facebook and YouTube Live.
Chris Bennett's Country Climb, Star of the Week.
And we are back with today's Country Climb Star of the Week, Kendall Wild, and we are about to hear her latest song, Higher, right here on Q Country 92.5. And before we play this song, why don't you tell us a little bit about the song, what inspired it, and how it came to be?
Higher is my baby. Was born out of a really dark time. And it was very much me and my husband writing this song to dig ourselves up out of the hole that we were in. We had just lost his mother, who is one of the greatest human beings to ever walk this planet. Anytime I get a chance to talk about her, I do. But she believed in us more than anybody. And when she passed, it was a change. It was a huge change in our life, as anyone who loses someone that's important to them feels, you know that. But yeah, I really needed to just pull myself up and like look higher and reach for something greater than myself, because at the time I definitely was not feeling that way. And we wrote Higher, and it really did help us. And I really hope that when people hear it, that it also does that for them, that it gives them inspiration to keep going and to move forward with their best selves. And even if they're not their best selves, but just to keep going regardless.
Well, I absolutely love this song, and it's an honor to get to play it on Q Country 92.5. This is Kendall Wild with her latest song, Higher, on Q Country 92.5.
Now I've been going crazy waiting for so long. That good enough, but good enough is good as gone. But when you know it, everything is right. You're the only one that's gonna get me through the night. Oh, now I don't wanna stop the feeling. I just wanna keep reaching, trying to find a deeper meaning, something to believe. Oh yeah, so baby, if you got the feeling, let's take it higher than the ceiling. Baby, don't you know I wanna go higher.
That is Kendall Wild with her latest song, Higher, on Q Country 92.5. What an incredibly powerful voice. What an amazing song. For those of us that are just getting to know Kendall Wild, what other 2 songs of yours should we check out to get to know the musical experience that is Kendall Wild better?
Yeah, so that song is off of my EP, and Higher was the first single. Hearts Are Made to Be Broken is also one. That's why I was going between Higher and that one to play. And then if you really want some just like good soul bluesy country, like Love is a River, it's a ballad, but it carries you through, and the end is is my favorite. I love those.
Heck yeah. And what is next? What should we be on the lookout for?
So next year, actually, I will be on the Rock Boat. Goes out in February. I won the competition. I enter into a lot of competitions, which is silly, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. I won the 6-man competition. 3 finalists were able to go on this boat. I'll share a stage with Switchfoot, Walk the Moon, Sister Hazel. It's and a bunch of other cool acts that I'm excited to meet. So next year I'll be on the Rock Boat.
Heck yeah. Sounds awesome. And what are your socials? How can we best support you?
Yep. So it's Kendall Wild across the board. Kindle, like the Kindle Fire, but with a Y, and then Wild with a Y and a E. And my website is kindlewildmusic.com, and come find me. I'd love to talk with you.
Heck yeah, go ahead, give her a follow, download her music, especially her song Higher that you heard here today. We've been talking to Kendall Wild, today's Country Climb Star of the Week.
And come find me. I'd love to talk with you.
Heck yeah, go ahead, give her a follow, download her music, especially her song Higher that you heard here today. We've been talking to Kendall Wild, today's Country Climb Star of the Week. Boom, nailed it. All right, there you go, best friends. Our Facebook Live, our YouTube Live are back and better than ever. All right. I love Eli Young Band. I just don't have time. I don't have time for your song today. All right, got that. Boom, boom. American soldier and American. All right, perfect. We got, and we have Virgil's call. I can't forget Virgil's call. Virgil's has a patriotic song request, and whenever we get a patriotic song request, we got to play it here. AG, basically, TikTok, Special Sauce says TikTok's your favorite people. I love my TikTok. I'll always have a special heart in my Facebook, for my Facebook and YouTube OGs, but I do love my TikTok. So only TikTok got the dance party. You guys missed it on the Facebook Live. They got the video. So they got something you didn't get, Special Sauce. They got the full unedited video interview. They got to see that segment. They got to see Kendall Wild talk, but they did not get to see the dance party. And I'll tell you what, Facebook Live and YouTube Live, that dance party was juicy. I was like Richard Simmons, wasn't I? And I was getting people back in shape. We were dancing. We weren't dancing to the oldies. We were dancing to the new. I'm fine with missing the video because those dance moves were fire. Thank you so much. All right. I love it. Poop in my butt.
Be safe out there.
Thanks, best friend. All right. Got to play some Virgil the Cowboy. Liner. All right. And then we got Virgil's song. If you want to hear any of the podcast, I do have a daily podcast Monday through Friday. It's the Morning Brew with Chris Bennett and best friends. Some of our best calls, our best moments from our morning radio show. It's not a long podcast, not here for a long time, just here for a good time. All right. Get that. And so today's episode will probably be a little longer because we have our country climb interview, but they're usually 10 to 20 minutes. So just a little juice to get you through the day. All right, ringer. All right, then we got one more live read. We got to pay the bills, and then I got to start my day. Anybody got anything juicy going on this weekend you haven't shared with us yet? Hey, bud, Jen Thompson, good morning. How you doing, best friend? Moises Jimenez, good morning. Planet Fitness needs to give you a dance class I could host. Ooh, I wonder if I would get one of those cool Britney Spears microphones. Hit me, baby, one more time. All right, let's put in a shorter song. Southernality. All right, we're going to play 1,000 Horses. Southernality. Got that. Boom. All right. Planet Fitness, they should. Or, I love the gym. That's where I've worked out in the past. Maybe they need some sexy dance in there. What are you doing this weekend, Jen? So good to see you. Special Sauce will get me a cool Britney Spears microphone. I love it. They do. Ooh. France, Kevin99, good morning. I'll tell you what, the one thing they don't talk about being a parent is when your kids are out. I see now why there's people that have like 20, 25 kids, because it's weird when all of a sudden you're raising kids and then they're gone. DJ Translator, best friend, how are you doing? You got any gigs this weekend? Any weddings? Any events? DJ Translator, one of my best friends, an amazing DJ. What you got going on, best friend? I just got some comedy this weekend. American soldier in America. Besides my brother and my sister, I proudly take a stand. If liberty is in jeopardy. Jenny, thanks for coming on the TikTok Live. It makes me feel alive. Yes, please join. So Robert's older brother is 20 years older than him. It was not on purpose. So if they spaced them but my wife, if we could have more kids, we'd pop another one in the oven right now. But it's not possible anymore. Gosh dang it. All right, got that. Here we go. We got Virgil, then we got a live read. Excited for Monday's headlining show at Honda. I have Dave Ramsey. Brooke wants to know if you have any plans this weekend. Eric, good morning. Normality. Lay down, son. 1,000 horses.
From the Horn Auto Center Studios, Chris Bennett and the Morning Brew.
Good morning. It's the Morning Brew with Chris. Who's this?
Hey, good morning, my friend.
Virgil the Cowboy from Eager, Arizona. What are you doing this weekend?
Being lazy.
Nice, because this past weekend you herded a bunch of cattle, right?
Yeah, we're resting now.
You what?
We are resting.
You're resting now. How far did you have to take your last group of cattle?
All the way to Holbrook.
Oh, dang. So that's like, 100 miles?
Yeah.
Dang, and how long does that take you?
Oh, about 2 hours on a trailer.
Oh, I pictured you were on the range with the cattle. I didn't realize you were driving the cattle to Holbrook.
That's the only way.
Oh, here I had this thing in my head that you were just on your horse taking the cattle to Holbrook and they were driving through rough terrain, but no, they're driving in style in a truck. What can I do you for today?
We want to hear American Soldier. Can you play that for us?
You got it. This is going out to all of our active duty all of our veterans, everyone that has served, continues to serve this great country we live in. This is American Soldier, and this song goes out to you. Virgil, I hope you have some good rest in this weekend, and hopefully we'll talk to you next week.
You be safe out there.
Thanks, best friend. Bye.
Later.
The Cowboy. If you're new on the TikTok, you don't know Virgil the Cowboy, but he's one of my favorites. All right, we're going to remove that. And, all right, we'll put in a little Lucas Leon. All right. The end. Okay, we got a live read. All right, love your shirt. Thank you, Arik. Now, this isn't even one of my super fancy ones. My favorite ones are from Roosevelt's, RSVLTS. This one is just a red with white stars shirt. But I like to wear exciting shirts that are a little fun, a little different, I still wear the collar, so you know I'm business, but a little fun, too. You could have some fun with your business. All right, if you want Chris Cleo to read your horoscopes, I am available for that. Love you. Thank you so much, Arik. Where are you from, Arik? All right, and then we got some live reads coming up. Boom, boom. Sunrise Ski Resort, Sunrise Park Resort. If you're looking for something fun and juicy to do this weekend, head over to Sunrise. And then we have Deemers. I got him in blue. I'm like a mullet business, but a party. Oh, you got the same one? Heck yes. It's like a mullet business, but a party. Yes, exactly. You could have business, but could still have fun. All right, got that. It's like a mullet business. Okay, got that Deemer's glass. All right. We got our live read, and then we got our outro. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to try and make the parade tomorrow, special sauce, but I don't think I'm going to make it, to be honest with you. So I'm not going to make it. Unless I wake up, and I'm like, wake up early, and I'm like, I'm going to drive to Snowflake. Samantha Albertson, how are you doing? American Soldier. All right, Deemer's glass. And Sunrise. All right. Crystal Clear joined. Good morning. Walt, he has a booth. What do you mean he has a booth? He has a booth at the parade. We will be at the park later at Booths. Ooh, maybe I go to the park. American soldier. I'm an American. American. I sound just like Toby Keith. Oh, in the park. Okay. Here we go. Off our request line, that was American Soldier Toby Keith on Q Country 92.5. We are the Morning Brew coming to you from the Horn Auto Center Studios, the Chevy, Cadillac, and GMC store that saves you more. And right now, you could drive home a new Chevy Equinox or a Chevy Trax and make no payments for 90 days and get 0% financing for 5 years. Only at Horn Auto Center on the Deuce, the Chevy, Cadillac, and GMC store that saves you more. And if you need anything to do with glass, you got to call Deemer's Glass. There's no project too big, too small, or too unexpected. They could help you with the full bathroom transformation to even a custom pet bath splash panel for your furry friends. They believe that everyone deserves the great quality and craftsmanship on every install, and that includes your four-legged friends as well. For all your glass needs, call Deemer's Glass, 1-888 Glass Man, 1-888 Glass Man, and head on out to Sunrise Park Resort this weekend for great fun. They have scenic lift rides, Alpine coaster. They have the zip line. They also have great mountain biking courses, a lot of great events as well, and a great restaurant. For more information on all the fun to be had at Sunrise Park Resort, go to sunrise.ski, sunrise.ski. I think I need to put in a longer. All right. There we go. Awesome. All right. We're going to put in a little longer song. No plans for Dave. Special sauce like the lie. Fossil, Janine, good morning. Therms joined. You could be an impersonator. Ooh, for Toby Keith. Probably Carrie Underwood, too. They say my legs look just like hers. All right, let's put in a longer song. Smile on Mine. That's Country Bro. We the People. Water Tower Town. We could end with some Scotty McCreery. Do I have a minute? Do I have a minute where I could say goodbye? Yeah. I think I do. Or should I put in an even shorter song? 2 minutes, 40 seconds. Honky Tonk Shake. I've never heard that one. Laugh a Little. Never heard that one. Love Your Love the Most. That's a good one, but it's a little slow. Memory Lane. Old Dominion, Memory Lane. All right, let's do that. 42 seconds to say goodbye. All right. Guys, Special Sauce can see my legs and Carrie Underwood's legs get mixed up all the time. Although my legs are no hair on them. And I'm probably sharing too much information, but I do not shave my legs. I just don't have hairy legs. Brooke Good said Watermelon Crawl. That's a good one, just a little shorter. I was looking for something longer. Watermelon Crawl's a little bit on the shorter side. I was looking for a song around 2 minutes, 49 seconds. I think we're going to stick with Old Dominion, Memory Lane. We saw in the video. That's right. I forget how much I've shown on the internet. All right. $42. Perfect. Okay, 42 seconds. All right, let's see if I can nail the dismount. Stick the landing. We also, the belly button. I forgot about the belly button. That was weird. It's time for me to get out of here. Thanks so much to everyone that tuned in, had fun with us today. As always, thank you to Janine Ford for having some fun with us with some nerd news, Fun Fact Friday, and what's happening in the White Mountains. It is Pioneer Days in Snowflake, so make sure you guys stay safe out there. Have a fun weekend. And big shout out to our Country Climb Star of the Week, Kendall Wild. Go ahead and follow her on social media, KYNDLE, Wild, WILDE, and download her new song, Higher. Thank you to Sean Burke, Austin Burke, and the Playlisted Podcast for sending her our way. And if you missed any of the fun, you could catch it all in podcast form, wherever you listen to fine podcasts. The Morning Brew with Chris Bennett and Best Friends. For The Morning Brew, I am Chris Bennett, reminding you to be nice to yourself, be nice to others, and don't be jerk. And for The Morning Brew, I say, bye! Woo! Nailed it! Stuck the landing! Woo! That's what I'm talking about. All right, we got that. Brooke, Watermelon Crawls, no plan. We also saw the belly button. I forgot about that. That's never happening again. All right, best friends, thanks so much for hanging out with me. It means so much that you spend just a little bit of your day with me. You definitely brighten up my day. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Have a safe weekend. Be safe out there. Have fun at Pioneer Days there. Special sauce. And we will be back on air Monday morning. That's right, with the Morning Brew with Chris Bennett and Best Friends. I'll be posting some of my shenanigans from the weekend on my socials, chrisbennettcomedy.com. And don't forget to check out our podcast, The Morning Brew with Chris Bennett and Best Friends. That should be uploaded in about half an hour. The link will be in the bio for TikTok, The Morning Brew with Chris Bennett and Best Friends. For the more, it was like the spicy sight day you should have tried. I know, special sauce. It was crazy. One person really wanted to see my belly button. All right, best friends, I loved you all. For the Morning Brew, I'm Chris Bennett, reminding you to be nice to yourself, be nice to others, and don't be jerk. I love you all. See you Monday. Have a good weekend. Bye.